Hey guys, welcome back to the Giants rebuild here today, where we are trying to make a push for one of the top seeds in the NFC. We are currently 9-3, playing the 8-4 Bengals. We're gonna sim these next few games. Depending on how the Dallas does, we'll either watch New Orleans or the Dallas game. Hopefully we get to watch the Dallas game, but we will see how these next few weeks go, starting with the Bengals. We lost. We only scored 7 after scoring 40 in consecutive games. Dustin Gray had no picks, but 142 and only 1 touchdown. Saquon did not have a good day. No one really had a good day, and defensively, we obviously didn't have a good day. We couldn't stop him. Jabril Peppers, though, had an interception. We only scored 7 points. That shocks me, and Dallas won, so that's getting tighter. So we'll see who we're going to be playing later, but I'm curious to see what happens here. Let's just keep upgrading the team. Hopefully that didn't affect our morale too much, and we could bounce back versus whoever we're playing this week. I know next week is the New Orleans game. 5-8. We are 9-4. Can we go ahead and win this game? Before we skip this week, can I try again to get Heitman? I'm interested, very interested. Around $5 million is where I want your contract. 5.08. This is exactly what he wants. There he goes. He's gonna sign with us. Sounds awesome. All right, perfect. So where we're sitting right now, I'm kind of liking our exact position, as Cooper is gonna definitely start next year. I don't know if we can get him in anymore this year, but I think we can move Kirkpatrick or Cooper, one of them, to center next year, as I think we're gonna move on from Kelly as he's getting older. Or we can just move him over to guard, either of them. Ali Andrews, his development is star. It was revealed. And he's still older than Dustin Gray, and he's a rookie. That's crazy. 22 years old is Dustin Gray, 85 overall. I am so excited to see where his career goes from here. It'll only go up, really. I just need his development to go up too. And we will get past the Bucks. See what goes down. We win 34-27. Perfect. That creates a little bit of a spread here versus the Bucks, or versus the Cowboys. 157, 3 touchdowns and a pick. I need more yards from Dustin Gray. Saquon had a day, and Ingram had a pretty good day as well. How about defensively? Sacks. Medlock had a few sacks. Hood and Sidney Jones with interceptions here. So I need to check on the MVP race. I need to see if Dustin Gray can clutch up and get it for us, but his passing yards, he's had like 300 over the past 2 games, which definitely doesn't help. Yearly award, oh, he dropped one. Deshaun Watson is the #1 guy now. I need that MVP trophy to get his development up a little bit. So Watson, where's Watson even at? Watson, he's here. So comparing, he has 25 and 6 and 3,300 yards, while Gray has 34 touchdowns and 8 picks. But the touchdown interception ratio is what really matters. And I'm thinking right now, good idea would be to play New Orleans and watch that game instead of Dallas. Because regardless, I think we basically have this division locked down. We just have to win one of these 2 games. Hopefully it can be against the top seeded Saints, and hopefully the Vikings lose as well, so we can bump on up. And the Rams. Jeez. So all these teams, we have a tight race here. I don't want to be a wild card team again this year. We were that last year, I believe. No, I don't know. We were 13-3. I think we actually were a wild card team though. And we went through it though. We did it. Dustin Gray has an upgrade heading into this week. I get strong arm going for him. Doesn't do much. I just need throw power to go up a little bit. Throw power. No. Throw actually does go up a little bit though, everywhere. And morale boost is also pretty helpful as well. So we will go ahead and watch this game. Medlock. Upgrade. He has an ability now. Unfakeable. Defenders with this ability are rarely faked out by ball carrying moves. Perfect. As an end, that is something good to have, of course. And now I'm pretty set on waiting on negotiations. So after we scout, we'll go ahead and watch this game, and then hopefully win, and hopefully Dustin Gray actually gets going this year in these last few games. Get 5 touchdown games or something big of that sorts, and hopefully it makes a big difference. Look at the left tackle class. Oh my. We've had a lot of good tackle classes in this series. That's why our line has developed so well. I've been able to find the good ones, and of course we've done pretty good with that. So overall wise, they are 85 overall. We are 84. So we're gonna head into this game versus Brissett, Kamara, and Michael Thomas. Their deadly offense will start with the ball. We're trying to bring them to 13-2. If we want to get to the Super Bowl this year, it's gonna go through New Orleans. So we got to make sure that we can at least compete with them. It's a good sign right now to see if we can. Kamara has 1,400 yards. Goodness. I wonder what Elliott's up to. I know that Saquon's around 1,400, so I'm sure Elliott's around 16 or something. And there is another, the first down of the day. It is going to Lazard, actually. Isn't that guy on the Packers in real life? I think it is him. But here's Brissett breaking to the outside, juking out. Oh no. I think that was Jabril Peppers. He ended up on his rear end. He needs to get Medlock's attribute of not getting faked out because he just dropped to the floor. That is embarrassing. And there's a sack. There you go. Sidney Jones with the sack. And that'll bring him to the 45-yard line. So 2nd and 16 coming up after that's at the 45. So I want to see our offense get the ball back. I need Dustin Gray to absolutely kill it today. But that one's going to Michael Thomas. No, that's not Michael Thomas. Looked like Michael Thomas. It instead goes to Boykin to the 46. 3rd and 8 now to Jacoby Brissett stepping up in the pocket. Come on, get there. There you go, Medlock. That's scary. I'm quite scared. If it's one of those delayed runs, we are screwed. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a pass. It's a run, though, and Saquon. Thank you, getting 5. Keep that average up. Get 5 more. Get us out of this end zone. Come on, Dustin Gray. Make some big plays. Can't turn the ball over in this territory, though. And that's a big pass, and it's caught. Woodson, 30 yards. What a play. What a throw, and what a catch. Right on the sideline. That is what I'm talking about. This is a weird set. There's 4 receivers up top. Looks like an open receiver, and it's dropped. Come on, Allie Andrews. You got to do better than that. Andrews is now the 3rd receiver, I think. So I need to see him do a little bit better than that. Saquon, though, making up for it. He fumbled the ball, though. He fumbled. No one's grabbing it. No, they got it. You kidding me? Saquon, good run, but fumble. Watch the Saints. Let's watch a lot of this game. I need to see what happens here. That was a bad turnover, though. Saquon couldn't hang on to it. Now we got to do something. Got to do something big. Defense, got to stop them. No touchdowns. If we can just hold them to 3s, we will win this game. I'm certain of it. We were driving pretty well until Saquon fumbled that ball away. Now Alvin Kamara gets a 1st down to the 35, so they're entering field goal range with Brissett. Okay, and another one to the tight end. Brissett's so good. He always goes to the Saints in these simulations. If you ever just want to, play rebuilds, go in franchise, skip a few years, and I bet Brissett will end up on the Saints. He always seems to do it. And he always turns into a superstar X Factor. So maybe the Madden geniuses will predict the future in real life or something. 3rd and 3. It's a screen. Goes to Kamara. Come on, stop him. No. He gets a huge gain. Thank you. Looks like Peppers didn't fall on his face this time. That's perfect. 57 yards they have already. To the 12. Oh, man. Kamara already making a big difference this game. They have their backup running back in, and Medlock stops that. So, Medlock, hopefully he turns into that next tier player. He's already approaching 30, but with now getting attribute points, he should be better. And, uh-oh. We have an injured player, and they have a touchdown. Sidney Jones is hurt. That's more important right now than the touchdown, but I hate to see either of those happen. Sidney Jones, our top corner. I honestly love the gameplay of this game, but just the little weird glitches where the game stops and such, that's what pisses me off. And now Saquon getting 5. And 2nd and 5 now. So, Dustin Gray. What are we trying to do here, man? It's going to be a fake pitch and off to Saquon getting a few. No more fumbles, sir. Saquon is so deadly. 5-yard carry type guy consistently year in and year out, but doesn't usually fumble. But in this big game, he did do that. And that's a big pass. It was dropped. It's not really dropped. It's incomplete. It's dropped by the defender. Our Woodson had to play defense there. And a 2nd and 10 now for Dustin Gray. It's going to be complete, and that one's to Andrews, who fumbled. You are kidding me. Their defense, Shaq Thompson, he's playing on their team? Okay. All these turnovers are killing me. Let's see what the Saints can do now. Reset, big first play. 3rd and 7, though. It's a penalty on the defense. Automatic first down. We are killing ourselves right now. And they get a touchdown. Michael Thomas. Let's see what Dustin Gray and our offense can do without me watching them. Since they have butterfingers whenever we watch them. So, 6 to Saquon. 16 to Evan Ingram. 3 more. 3rd and 3. Allie Andrews first down. No fumble. Saquon and Andrews both have a fumble today. That usually doesn't happen ever. Especially not 2 players. So 3rd and 10. Complete. 4th down. We have to kick a field goal, and he missed it. Jake Elliott missed a 30-yarder. You're kidding me. New Orleans is looking strong. But at the same time, we're killing ourselves. So I don't know what to think so far. We got to turn this thing around. 3rd and 10. Hopefully they don't get it. They do not. They're punting it back to us. Let's go ahead and watch this. Very disappointed so far in this game. And Dustin Gray. He's been playing okay. None of the mistakes are really his fault. Now it's Callaway getting a few yards. Now it's James White. 2 rushes for 6 yards on the day. And it looks like White or Callaway is still in there. And it's Callaway this time. Gray stepping up, and deep bomb to Ross is complete. 7 of 10 for 100 yards so far for Gray. He's playing good. Just no one around him is trying to return the favor. Fumble after fumble with this team. Or missed field goal even. Woodson. Nice play. I like that. That one goes for a few. 5 yards. I like that play design. Fake sweep and then pass to him anyways. 2 receptions, 35 for Woodson. That first quarter catch was beautiful on the sideline. Really impressed with Woodson. He's been playing good. And another fumble. You're kidding me. Wow. Who is forcing these? What is happening? 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 47-yard touchdown. Alvin Kamara. Wow. New York. This is a struggle. New Orleans is looking crazy this year. This is our first time seeing them in a while. And at least we get a big touchdown. Lincoln Woodson. Back-to-back big plays. So, we're in this game. Sort of. We get the ball back first. So that's good. A minute to go. Timeouts are being used up. Sack, Medlock, and thrown away. 3rd and 15. It doesn't go anywhere. We use a timeout. Looks like it's at 11. I think we should just let this go to halftime. Thank you. And we will start off by watching Dustin Gray and the New York Giant offense fumble the ball. We'll see what happens, though, this game. Saquon's still not in the game. I don't know what's happening there. And it's going to go to Callaway. I don't know who's forcing all these fumbles. I see a lot of stars there in the safety position and cornerback, but I don't think any of them are hard hitters, at least that I know of. And that one's going deep to Ross, and it is complete. So Gray, 201 and a touchdown today. He's been playing like he wants to make this a playoff game, but No one around him. 3 fumbles. 3 or 4. I don't know. I think it's 3 fumbles now. One from about every key player on our team. Gray is now taking off. Not you too. Yes, juke out of bounds. Thank you. Gray for 13. Good first down. Good instincts running in there. He would have taken a sack if he didn't. And now we have James White in the backfield. Where's Saquon? He hurt? He is. I hope it's very short term. James White, nice juke for a first down to the 26. Very close to it. Yes, it is a first down. Yes. There you go. Now, can we capitalize on this drive? Can we get a touchdown? We need to score big here. It is going to be a quick pass. Intercepted. Oh, no. Gray. I was giving you all the love before that interception. Come on, man. Throwing it into triple coverage. That's pathetic. And now we have to watch Reset in their offense take over again. This offense is terrifying. Scared to face them anymore. It's going to be a quick screen for a quick 10 yards. They are quick hitters. Reset only has 145 yards. It's not only, it's only halfway through the game. So he has a lot of time to improve upon that. Kamara getting away from Volk, but gets taken down by Jermichael Hood. And 2nd and 6 now from the 43. What do we got going now? Volk, you're not going to get away that time. 10 rushes, 91 yards for Kamara. That's scary. We don't get Saquon back. I just don't see our rushing game taking off as it was earlier. Unfortunately, I don't see it happening. These turnovers are killing us. Did he catch that? Are you kidding, Michael Thomas? Holy. All over him. We're challenging that. I don't know if he got his feet in bounds or not. They're going to show us a replay here. It looks like they're out of bounds. We'll see what they say. Can't guard Mike. And that looks out of bounds. I think he only got 1 foot in, and that was after the other one touched out of bounds. So, this challenge was a good one by Harbaugh. Hopefully, it pays off, and it does. 4th and 7. They're going to punt it away. I think it's Callaway back there. I didn't get to look at it earlier because the punt landed at the 1-yard line, unfortunately. This one's going to have to be a fair catch. It rolls all the way to the 20. So, we'll get at the 20-yard line. That's where Dustin Gray will reset. Hopefully throw no more picks. Let's see what happens, though. I need big plays. That's for sure. Big plays, little turnovers. Callaway losing 2. It's James White, actually. James White's 30. Callaway's 27. I need to get that enshrined into my head. Embroidered into me because I keep messing that one up. 2nd and 12. Now Callaway to the outside. Juking, getting absolutely smacked. That might be the safety king right there. Or not the safety king, but the fumble king. Which I guess he's a safety, so each of those is relevant. And we don't get the first. That was so close. Ali Andrews. Come on, 4th and 1. At this point, you just go for it. Send it or not. You punt it. Okay. They had a good return too, so they're up to the 40-yard line. 58 yards to Alvin Kamara for the touchdown. Wow. That's crazy how good they're doing today. 7-28. We are getting destroyed. We are absolutely getting smacked today. Callaway. Ali Andrews. We're driving this time. Josh Oliver with 12 yards. Ali Andrews for 22-yard touchdown. So we have 2 touchdowns on the day. But entering the 4th quarter, we need to double our score to even tie the game. Assuming they don't score any more points. Not a good start. They're getting a first down already. 2nd and 10. Getting 2. 3rd and 8. Can we stop them finally? No. Lazard for the first. And another 50-yard touchdown. Michael Thomas. Wow. They are big play machines. No wonder they only have 1 loss this season. This is a deadly team. We're starting to get offensively rolling, but not enough whenever you turn the ball over 4 times. That's a great touchdown here. So at least we're scoring points, but we need turnovers or something. Some sort of miracle. We're getting the ball back. That'll start the miracle race. Evan Ingram for 10. First down now, James White. We are at midfield. Don't know if I want to watch anymore. I think every turnover has been with us watching. So the safety, I think it's the safety that just keeps laying us out. This one's going to go to White. Good block, sort of. And it gets 5 or so to the 45. And Gray has 366 yards, so at least he's making his case for the MVP trophy. That interception was awful, though. Kind of screws up everything here. There's a open receiver down the middle. Evan Ingram fumbled again. Shaq Thomas. I think it was him again. Why are we turning the ball over like that? They keep stripping it from us. I don't understand. That's our 5th turnover. 2nd and 13. 3rd and 8. They get 8. Is it enough? Yes, it is. 2nd and 9. They get 2. 3rd and 7. They don't get it. But 2:30 to go in this game. And they kicked a field goal. This is all but over. Gray is now over 400, I believe. But this is a disappointing turnover game. Was not expecting this at all. Going for it at least. Woodson's having quite a day. Woodson with a touchdown. But that is a little too late. We are going to lose by 10 points. They just have to knee this ball down. And that is their win. They are going to capitalize and take us down to go to 14-1, I think it is. So they can bench their starters next week. We got to get regathered here because we struggled mightily. But Dustin Gray, what a day. 445, 3 touchdowns. That one pick should have been avoided, but hopefully Saquon's all right. Hopefully it's not a serious deal. Woodson had quite the day. And sack-wise, Medlock. Okay, where are the forced fumbles from? 2 from Thompson. Where are the other ones then? Marcus Williams, the safety. There were 5 fumbles and an interception. We had 6 turnovers today. Allie Andrews gets an upgrade at least from that game. 73 overall. He had some nice catches there. And catching traffic go up. Like to see that. He's pretty solid. Got to see his overall hike. So the Cowboys lost, so we have the division. But can we even have a chance at the divisional round? But if we look here, Vikings and Rams, if they both lose, or I don't know how the tiebreaker is going to work, but and we win, we will get the bye week. So with that being said, we are starting our players. Yes, we are. Dustin Gray sitting at 3,744 yards and 37 touchdowns. So 300-yard game and a 3-touchdown performance would be incredible, especially for his MVP chances. Look at that. He just needs a good game here versus the Cowboys. Hopefully we can win that. And we'll see in a moment. Hopefully we also get the bye week. We do not, but we won the game 35-21. So someone else won as well. We made the playoffs. Our GM wants to congratulate us. And there we go. The whole team gains 20 morale. So Gray almost got there, 3,900 yards. Saquon played fantastically. And yearly awards. Looks like he's still head of MVP race. So we will see if he actually gets it. I think that means he got it. Pretty sure that means he got it. The Vikings and the Rams won. So that's why we're in the wild card game versus, once again, the Detroit Lions. Let's take a look at their roster. It's probably close to the same as it was last time we played. And, yep, Daniel Jones still starting there. We always seem to knock him out. I'm sure he's not happy about that. So we'll be trying to change that around this year. But our team still looks way stronger than theirs. A lot of low-tier players on that roster there. 11-5 we ended. Cowboys 8-8. And Detroit was 9-7. So we have some upgrades, and then we will skip to the next one in the next episode where we'll watch these playoff games. Hopefully they go by quickly. We can probably squeeze in 2 in one episode if we can. If not, then so be it. Or if we lose, then obviously it'll only be one because we lost, and we'll be out of it, and we'll be on to the off season. But I'm confident in the Lions. We have the better matchup with them. We are 11-5. We played one heck of a season. A full rundown of the stats. You guys want that? 39 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 4,000 yards, almost 70 off. 1,500 for Saquon, 17 touchdowns rushing. That's fantastic. Ross almost had 1,000. Woodson was almost at 800. And Andrews played okay for his rookie season. Pretty decent for a rookie. And Bosa ended with 10.5 sacks. So he didn't get sacks for the last few games. Unfortunately, he was having quite the year. And I want to compare these quarterbacks up a little bit. Let's take a look. Mayfield had 4,500 yards. And Daniel Jones played pretty good, 4,000 and 28 and 15. Nick Foles had over 40. Brissett had over 40. He had 41 and 11, 3,900 yards. So he was in the MVP race also. Mahomes also was as well with more yardage. But the thing with our quarterback is he had probably the most rushing yards out of all of them. Besides like Lamar Jackson, but he doesn't have any passing yards. So it's all relative at that point. And rushing, Elliott had 1,900 almost. Saquon right behind him at 1,600 and 17 touchdowns. So he killed it. Receiving wise, Odell is the number one guy. And Michael Thomas played pretty decently as well. How about John Ross? There he is, 972. Usually don't look at team stats, but we ended third. Bengals, Rams, then Giants. And defensively, we were not so good, obviously. We're kind of far down. No, we're not. Total yards allowed. So we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth overall at that. At total yards allowed, which is probably one of the most important things here. And points is also important. We were 4th or 5th on that. Sack-wise, we were in the top half of the league. Fumbles, I don't know. Saints, they got 4 in our game, didn't they? What do you mean? I think they got 4 in our game. Why is it only so 4 total? Is that all they got? We had a lot of interceptions. Good job by us this year. Lions are up there too, who we're going to be facing this week. Probably mostly from Darius Slay being there. So that is where I'll leave you guys off. We will see you in the wild card round. Hopefully winning that and also being able to watch maybe the divisional round. That would be awesome. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next episode.